The Lord delights in those who fear him, who put their hope in his unfailing love. Psalm 147 verses 11. Hello, beautiful family. A very warm welcome back to the Lovystouch food channel. Thank you so much for coming back. A very warm welcome to day 8 of the Vlogmas series 2023. On today's menu, we are going to be making the famous Ghanaian Goatmeat Jollof rice. It is absolutely stunning, and I ask again, what would this holiday be without a good jollof like this? Please, you have to stay tuned to learn the step-by-step recipe to achieve this good looking and very delicious goatmeat jollof rice. Please do not go anywhere. Take a moment and wow your guests and your household. Definitely worth trying. So let's go through the ingredients as we start. I am going to be using 4.5 cups of jasmine long grain rice. Okay, so today I also showed you what I used to measure my rice, so it has been a back and forth question all the time. I also have my goat meat and my peppermix, my natural spice blend. I'll list each and every ingredient used in this below in the description box, and I also mention it as the video goes on. I have my vegetables, some chopped onions, some bell pepper that I've also chopped, and I also have my seasoning, tomato paste, tomato based sauce, which I've also shared the recipe, and of course some salt and oil. Of course. So now let's begin by seasoning our very fresh and neatly washed goat meat. I'm going to season it with all-purpose seasoning and some goat meat seasoning, and I'll be adding 3 tablespoons each of my peppermix and my natural spice blend. I'll mix everything together, making sure each and every meat here has been nicely marinated with this beautiful ingredient, and I also go in with my salt to taste. It's important to stir everything very well to combine, and we're going to now go ahead and steam our goat meat. Goat meat do take a lot of time for it to cook very nice and tender, so you just want to go ahead and cover it and allow it to steam for the first 20 minutes without adding extra water. You want the goat meat to release its natural juices. This way you're very rest assured that you're going to get the best stock for your jollof and for your stew, if that's what you're doing. Okay, with any type of protein you'll be using, please do that. You will love it even more. Okay, so I added about 1/4 cup of water, allow it to cook for the next 20 minutes. You know, it takes time, so I'm going to go ahead and begin with my jollof based stew. Okay, so now let's begin with the stew. In my pot, I'm going to add a little amount of oil and add in my chopped both white and red onions. I'm going to stir it until they are nicely caramelized, and then I'll introduce my pepper mix. So you can gently pause the video and see whatever we have in the pepper mix. Okay, I've listed it on the screens, and I'm going to fry this for about 2 minutes and then introduce my natural spice blend. I'll also go ahead and stir it very well to combine. Fry this together for about 3 minutes and then introduce my tomato paste. It smells so delicious already. I love this combo so much. So I'll be using 200 grams, exactly 200 grams of tomato paste. I'll stir to make sure everything is very well incorporated. I'll also add a little bit of water, just a little tiny bit, about 1/3 of 1/4 cup, just a little bit of water to just easing the thickness of this tomato paste. And I also add my curry powder for extra flavor, and I am going to cover it, allow it to cook for about 10 minutes. Okay, on a low to medium heat. It looks so good already, and it smells even amazing. We can feel all the natural spices used. I am going to now go ahead and add my tomato based sauce. I've shared the recipe. Please, this recipe is very important. It really cuts time in cooking. Okay, so go ahead and watch that. I've linked it here and below. It is so worth it. It has been cooked already, so you do not need too much time on the stew. Make sure everything is well stirred together. Add in some bay leaves for flavor and add in the rest of your spices. I added some nutmeg, curry powder, all peppers seasoning, and some goat meat seasoning. Here I add about 1/4 cup of water and just allow this to cook on a low to medium heat for about 20 minutes. I went ahead to check on my goat meat. It was doing amazing. It was nice and tender, so I went ahead to take them out from the stock. The stock is just so golden. I love it. I'm not going to fry it in the oil. I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of oil on top and put it in my oven, and once it comes out, it will be nice and golden brown. That's what we love. So now that my burner is free, I'm going to transfer my stew here. It's been a good 15 minutes of frying our stew. It's almost done. We need to now introduce our goat meat stock, which is going to add lots of flavor to the base of the jollof. Cover it, allow it to cook for an extra 5 minutes, and your stew should be ready. Oh my goodness, it is so good. I like to scoop a little bit of the stew on the side for later use. I'll create some magic with it, so stay tuned. Okay. Now we are going to add our washed jasmine long grain rice and add it here and stir everything to combine. Look how saucy it is looking. Yes, that is the vibe check. It is looking so good. That's how the base should look like. Okay, I'm now going to add about 1/4 cup of the goat meat stock and just stir everything together. Now you will want to go ahead and taste for salt and adjust it to your preference. I added 1 tablespoon and it was enough. Okay, I'll stir everything to combine. Again, you do not need too much liquid here. Hear me out, please. Not too much liquid. Cover it, allow it to cook until all the liquid evaporates. You know, we're losing it bit by bit. It is great. So go ahead, stir it once again. Cover it with your aluminium foil or baking sheet. I do not have baking sheet, so I went for aluminium foil this time. And I'm going to trap the heat, and this heat is going to cook our rice perfectly for us. All you need is some patience, and it will be good. I promise you. So while waiting, I like to stir fry my vegetable on the side. I'll go ahead and add all the vegetables that I like. Choose any vegetable of choice as well. Season with a bit of vegetable seasoning and allow this to fry for just about a minute. We want our vegetables to be still crunchy. Come check our goat meat out. It has been tenderized, golden brown, and it's just so amazing. The aroma is so great in here. I had to literally hold myself together without finishing everything. So I'm now going to add the goat meat to the vegetables, and now the stew that I scooped before, now that is the action. Add it here. I tell you, do this. Take your goat meat jollof to the next level by doing this. The goat meat is not going to be very dry. It is going to be nice, succulent, juicy, and everything nice. A little bit of the vegetables and the goat meat on the side for later use. Now let's check on our rice. You see, the vapor is doing the magic. It is so amazing. We've lost all the liquids in here. All you have to do is make sure you stir very well. Just make sure that you do not burn in the bottom of your pot, okay? And lower it on the low to medium heat. Now, we're going to add our vegetables and our goat meat that we've stir fried on the side. Check this. Check the mass. Calculate the flavors. It is so amazing. Intensive flavors going in here. It is just the best way to make your goat meat jollof rice for this season. Make sure everything has been well combined and make those holes and cover it for an extra 15 minutes. After steaming our jollof for about 15 minutes, each and every grain of rice has been cooked perfectly, and the combination of the vegetables and the goat meat here, oh, is just amazing. Just look at the color. It's giving rich aunties jollof rice for the Christmas holidays. You need to have this on the Christmas table. It is definitely worth trying. This was absolutely delicious. I'm not even going to stretch that enough, because if you are a jollof expert, as soon as you see this jollof, you know that it is the one. It is the one. Everything is done so beautifully, and if you follow the step-by-step recipe, you're going to get it so right. It is ready now. We served it. It is ready for the holiday table, and we have some coleslaw on the side, which I've also shared the recipe. I'm going to link it here and below, so please, I've linked it here and below, so please go ahead and watch it. It's just worth it. Okay, so there you have it. This brings us to the end. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your time. Please do not forget to give me a thumbs up, share to a few friends and family, and also, if this is your first time here, hello, my name is Lovia from Lovystouch. My main goal here is to gear you up into making your own delicious meal right at the comfort of your home. I also love to share kitchen related motivational videos, so please come on board and subscribe for new amazing recipes every week. Thank you so very much, family, for watching once again, and as always, know that you are so beautiful just the way you are. I will see you in my next one. Have a blessed day.